This is using a PlayStation 5 controller. I'm not seeing the wobbling issue quite as much with Cloud's Buster Sword as I was before, but I'm still seeing it if I turn him around this corner and see right as he gets to the right side and is turning, the Buster Sword tends to kind of flicker, wobble back and forth. I used to be able to get this issue to happen just walking straight. There, it happened a tiny bit. If I walked just mostly straight and a tiny bit off to the side, I'd see a lot of this flickering with his Buster Sword. There it was, there it was. Yeah, there we go. So you see the flickering there a little bit. Again, this is a plugged-in PlayStation 5 DualSense. Now I'm going to unplug this in a second here and switch to an Xbox controller. I believe it's an Xbox One controller. I notice this flickering issue happens whether I'm using Steam input enabled or disabled. So one more time, see if we can get, yeah, there's a little bit of that Buster Sword kind of flickering back and forth. And I'm going to unplug this controller. That automatically opens the menu. Turning on my Xbox controller. Give it a second. Okay, it's pretty quick, which is nice. Now, with the Xbox controller, I don't see any flickering at all, no matter where I hold the analog stick, no matter what angle it's at. So I just wanted to be able to record this to demonstrate. It's really subtle. It was so much worse the other day, I could have swore. And I tried playing around with some graphical settings to see if that made a difference. But looks like the video's already at 2 minutes, so I don't think I'm seeing as much as that of that sword kind of flickering and wobbling as I was on the PS5 controller. Yeah, see, I mean, that looks pretty smooth. You know, what's interesting is I was seeing the flickering a lot, especially if I walked like this kind of an angle. And then I opened FF7 Remake on PC to see if it was happening there too. And ever since I opened Remake, since I've gone back to Rebirth since opening Remake, I don't see the issue nearly as much. So I don't know if there could be some sort of like C++ thing going on in the background if Remake loaded up a C++ distributable or something. But yeah, so again, like just doing the same motion, I'm not seeing that Buster Sword flickering back and forth. You might even have to put the video in slow motion if you rewind it and look at the earlier part where I was using the DualSense 5. Maybe put the video in slow motion and see if you can see that Buster Sword flickering back and forth. And it's just not happening with the Xbox controller. Alright. That should be enough of a demonstration, I hope. Again, it's a minor issue, but when it was bothering me a lot worse, I feel like it's something I would like to have addressed, because once you see it, it is hard to unsee. Thanks for watching, guys.